Yo, Jonathan Register here. As you can tell, I am in my bathrobe. Don't worry, I'm not naked. I got clothes on. I have my bathrobe. I have a t-shirt. I have shorts on. I have my slippers on. My fuzzy little blue slippers on. So, hey, it's the perks of working from home. You can wear whatever the hell you want, right? So don't hate. Don't be a hater. But I just wanted to let you know I'm not naked. That's all. I want you to know that I do have something on. So. In this video, I want to do a little, I'm going to start running a little experiment, testing a lead capture page, and I just wanted to actually, I figured why not? Why not just show you exactly what I'm doing, and I think you'll learn something from this. This video, it's not for everyone. I mean, this is really for more advanced people, so if you're not advanced, you might want to just stop this video now, but because we're going to kind of go cover some things that I really haven't showed you before, and this is definitely a more advanced thing. But what I'm doing is I'm doing testing. One of the key factors in making the most money and generating the most leads possible is to test. Track everything and test everything. You can't improve what you don't track and test. Period. So what excuse me, what I've done is a couple months ago I released a new product called Internet Wealth Blueprint. And it was kind of a closed-door coaching program and went through the steps to creating a $10,000 per month or more online business and just kind of went through everything step by step by step. And so that's going to be the new front-end offer at Gravity Formula. And so I'm kind of slowly making that shift over. So as people start coming in, they're going to see the Internet Wealth Blueprint offer instead of the Sales Funnel Magic offer. The Internet Wealth Blueprint offer, it's a product, it's a coaching program that walks people through how to build a successful online business and create a $10,000 per month or more online business, working from home without picking up the phone, all that stuff. So that's a much more general offer that I think that appeals to a much wider audience versus Sales Funnel Magic, which was all about how to build your own sales funnel. And that's a pretty specialized thing. Like, you've got to be, a lot of people, especially newbies, they don't get it. They don't understand how critical having a sales funnel is, and it is a more kind of advanced topic. And so I'm making the switch over to having Internet Wealth Blueprint as my main front-end offer for Gravity Formula. And just the people who went through that coaching program, they were like, wow, like this is worth thousands and thousands. This is worth thousands of dollars. Like, thank you. Like, this is awesome. You've opened my eyes. So the testimonials and reviews have been awesome. And so I just think it's going to be much better offer to lead with. And so I'm transitioning to that. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to be testing a lead capture page. And so you can see here, this is kind of the new, I changed the headline. If you remember the headline before, I don't know if you remember or not, but the headline up here was different. Actually, I can show you. No, that's not it. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick just to show you. Yeah, so here's my headline. And this headline, true story, from picking up dog crap to making over $1,286 per day online. And that is it's a great headline. Like, it's curiosity driven, and when you see that, like, you're like, what the heck? From picking up dog crap to making over $1,000 a day? I want to know that, and that's what you want when you're creating headlines for lead capture pages. You want them to be very, very curiosity driven. You want to make it like so irresistible. Like, you got to know what this is all about, and kind of forces people to want to put in their information. So that's the original lead capture page. And this is kind of the next page people go to. They go to like a little sales video on Sales Funnel Magic, and I specifically talk about, I went from picking up dog crap, which I did. It's a true story. It's real. I used to pick up dog crap for a living, and how I've transitioned to having $1,000 days. So that's that headline, and the headline that I'm going to start testing is this one here. Free, how to make $10,000 per month from home with zero tech skills and without picking up the phone. And this is, the reason I'm going to be changing it is because this is more congruent. Like, once people opt in here, they're taken to a new sales page, a sales video that talks about the Internet Wealth Blueprint and how to create a $10,000 per month or more online business working from home with no tech skills without picking up the phone. And so I'm changing my headline because the sales page, the sales video is going to be different. And you want it to be congruent. Like you want your headline, if you want to get the most sales possible, you need this headline to be congruent with what's on the next page. Does that make sense? Like if this says, you know, how to build a gardening business and make $1,000 a day gardening, and then people are taken to a sales video that has nothing to do with gardening, like, doesn't it make sense you're not going to get as many sales because it's totally different? It's not congruent. So I hope that makes sense. And you want everything in your marketing to be congruent. So again, guys, this is deep. This is like, I've never kind of talked about this stuff, I don't think, like with my subscribers or with my newsletter. Maybe I've kind of hinted at some of this stuff. I don't know. But so this is kind of advanced stuff, like I said. So this main video might not be for you, but for the people who it is, keep watching, because we're gonna go deeper. We're gonna go deeper. So this is the new sales headline, lead capture headline, excuse me. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be running a split test. I don't know how this headline is gonna do. I have no idea. I've never tested it before. I've tested something similar before, and it's done very well. Like this basic stuff of, no tech without picking up the phone. That tends to convert very well. But this other piece, I don't know. We're going to just have to test and see how it does. And I'm going to test it against this. A totally different lead capture page. The only similarities between this and this is it's the same headline here, but then outside of that, everything else is different. This is what you call a multi-step process. Like there's steps that people have to take to opt in. And from my testing and other people's testings, credible people that I trust, like the multi-step process seems to convert way, 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 way better than your typical lead capture page that kind of looks like this, where it's just enter your email, let me in type thing. And I'm not going to get into the psychology or anything, but basically, like, these pages are just kind of getting worn out. Like, there's so many pages like this everywhere on the internet, and people have seen this, and they're just, they know, like, they're entering their email for someone to email them constantly, and so people are kind of becoming immune to this type of lead capture page. And so the multi-step process just has, from my own testing and other people's testing, it seems to convert a lot better. And so that's why I've kind of gone to that. But then also this, I've seen people have a lot of success with lead capture pages like this. I mean, they're totally different with this big old image on the background, and even though it's kind of more like the traditional lead capture page, from what I've heard, it converts really, really well. I don't know how it's going to do. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to test these two against each other to see what happens. So I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I think my brain's kind of telling me, inside of me is telling me that this one's going to do better because it's a multi-step process. But I don't know. We'll see. Like, when it comes to marketing, like, sometimes, like, you just don't know. You just have to put stuff out there and see what happens. And you got to track everything. You got to test everything. All right, so what I'm going to do, so I'm going to be split testing these two pages. So basically, they're going to come to my domain, this exact link, the lcp_2.php. They're going to go to that page, and the split test is automatically going to filter between these two pages. And everything's going to be tracked. And so I'm going to know, okay, how many people, the conversion rate between this page and this page, how many people opt in to this page compared to this page. And so that's critical data that I can use. All right, so I'm going to show you really quickly how to actually set up this split test. So this is an action-packed video, very deep stuff. It may not be for you, but it might be for you. But this might be a page that you might want to bookmark. And because in the future, you might want to do split test yourself. You might need to do split tests in your own business. So you may want to bookmark this video, bookmark this page, and of course share it if you're enjoying it, and come back to it later. So let me show you real quick. So all you got to do is create a free Google Analytics account. It's free, and you'll have to get that set up on your website. I'm not going to even go into how to set that up, but there's just Google how to set up Google Analytics, and there's going to be something out there that you can find on how to set up Google Analytics. But I want to actually show you how to set up this split test. And inside of Google Analytics, what you're going to want to do is go to Standard Reporting, go to Experiments, and then click on Create Experiment. And then, so that's as simply as that. That's all you got to do. And this is where Standard Reporting, Experiments, this is where you can run split tests. And it's all free, which is cool. It's awesome. This is free. It doesn't cost you a dime. All right, Create Experiment. This is the page that you want to improve. And so I'm going to put in this page here, this link here. So I'm going to copy that URL. I'm going to come back. I'm going to paste it. And it's going to get rid of that HTTP automatically for me. So that's what I want to test. And I'm going to click Start Experimenting. I'm going to title this Multi-Step LCP versus Background Image. Now, if one, I'll make a follow-up video with this and show you the results. So I'll forget about what I was about to say. Multi-step LCP lead capture page versus background image LCP. So these are totally different lead capture pages. Totally different. We'll see what happens. All right, so I got that, and I'm going to call that original dash multi. This is for your reference. Excuse me, the experiment name, it's for your reference. Just label it something so you know what it is, what you're testing. And see, this is automatically filled. Original, let's say multi-step. Let me do this. I'm kind of anal with stuff. Multi-step. See, I'm not gonna be dancing in this video for you or running around naked. It's not one of those videos. This is a real hardcore video. Multi-step. All right, original multi-step LCP, and then this is where you want to put in the variation, the page that you want to test that page against. This page here, you want to test this against. We want to test it against this page, so I'm going to grab this URL, copy, and I'm going to paste that there. And it's going to load a little preview for you. So there we go. There's the page, and this is variation. It automatically calls a variation when I'll say background image LCP, just for my reference. And that's it. So all you got to do is click Save and Next, and select an experiment objective. And so you have to basically want to get a new, this is kind of the only complicated process of this. And so let me select this. Actually, I don't remember. No, this isn't going to work. Let me exit that. So click on Create a New Goal. And this is where we have to create our goal. This is the only complicated process, but you got to set it up so the goal is we want to get a new lead. We want to get someone entering their information and taken to the very next page. And the very next page people are taken to is, let me enter my email and show you. Actually, no, I can just pull it up. I know what the page is. HTTPS. Let's see, it's gravity formula. And it's internet. We got so much crap. Internet Wealth Blueprint. This is the page. Copy this link real quick. I'm going to exit this because the video is going to play. Let me paste this up here. So that's the link where people are taken to once they opt in. And so basically, so people, they opt in, they're taken to this page here. And so we have to tell Google Analytics that people are going to be, after they opt in, they're going to be landing on this page. So I got to tell Google Analytics, that's my goal. My goal is to get a lead, someone to enter their information on my lead capture page, and for them to be taken to this page here. And once they get to this page here, obviously they opted in. And so that's the goal. That's the page we want to get to. That's what I'm doing right now. I hope that makes sense. So click on Goal. Goal name. I'm going to call this New Lead Internet Wealth Blueprint IWB. Click on Active. The goal type will be URL destination. I'm going to copy this URL. And that's the goal URL. So that I want people to get to that Internet Wealth Blueprint sales page. And I want to make sure I have HTTP S, so I got that, so that's good. And the match type, I always choose head match, and that always kind of confused me. If I can go to, let's see, let me go to help, match type, and I can tell you the definition real quick of this. Your destination goal examples, and we're doing head type. Let's see, here we go. Exact head match. All right, see, the reason I want to do head match is because if the URL, like it might, that URL is going to be it, but if you're using different tracking software and stuff like that, it might add extra stuff to the end of the URL. So don't even worry about it. Just choose head match. We'll keep it simple, all right? Head match, because I don't even know how to explain it. Good. All right, so head match, and then case sensitive, leave that unchecked. Goal value, that's nothing. You don't have to put anything for this example. Just testing your lead capture page. Goal funnel, don't worry about that. Click save and return. And there we go. New lead, internet wealth blueprint. And so that is in. We're good to go. That's all we got to do. 100% of visitors included. Email notifications, leave that off. Advanced options, I don't care about any of that stuff. Save and next. And I'll add the experiment code myself. You got to put code on your page. It's not that hard though. It's not that confusing. So don't get stressed out about it. So basically, you want to add this code to opening head tag at the top of your original page. So we need to add this code to this page here, our original page, the LCP_2. That's that first page I put into Google Analytics. All right, and so all you gotta do is copy, and then this is actually my page right here in HTML. And this looks scary. I know it looks confusing, but it's not that bad. Like just dropping in code like this. So all we want to put it in after. Let me go back here. Immediately after the opening head tag. And so the head tag, this is the head tag, this little tag right here, that's the head tag. So we need to put it after the head tag. And I've done experiments before, so I know where to drop it. But all you got to do is, if you're looking at an HTML page, just search for this head thing, and then just drop in the code immediately after. And so I'm just going to put it in between here. Actually, no, I'm going to delete that. Undo. Google Analytics. And if this scares the hell out of you and you don't want to mess with code and have to copy and paste code, go to Elance or Odesk.com, put a little ad, say, hey, I need to add Google Analytics code to my page. I'm looking for a contractor to add Google Analytics to my page. If you think this is something you can do, please reply to this ad with your estimate of how much this will cost. It shouldn't cost you no more than like $10, $20 at the most. Like this is like really easy. All right. But there's other people, if it's hard for you, that's okay. And there's other people that will do it for you for dirt cheap. Elance.com, Odesk.com, they will become your best friends. All right. All right, so I got that. So let me save this. That's it. So I have my code saved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this page to my server. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. I uploaded this lead capture page. I just edited it. And I saved it and I uploaded it to my server. And you'll need to do the same thing. Or have someone on Elance or Odesk.com do that for you. All right, so that is done. And so I've dropped in the code on my page. And so now we need to click Save and Next. And it's going to test our pages to make sure. Okay, there's no Google Analytics found on this LCP fixed page. And so I'm gonna fix that right now. So let me pause the video one more. All right, we're golden. I see you gotta have Google Analytics installed on your page first before you can do any of this stuff. And I didn't have it installed on this particular page. I have it installed. I'm good to go. And let's see, I think we're at the finish line. Try this again. Could I please check if the page is published? All right, the page is definitely there. Let me preview. So you can preview your page just to make sure. So original multi-step, that's the first page. And that's the next page that we're testing. Everything looks good. I don't understand why it's not appearing right here in this little preview box, but it's showing there fine. So that's it. So I'm going to click, let's see, minimum time, make sure everything looks fine to me. Run experiment. Experiment launched. That's it. Simple as that, guys. And so what you want to do is whatever your original page, so this is my original page here, this 3-step process page, that's my original page. That's the link you want to direct your traffic to. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a solo ad using a vendor that I've used before that I know has a good list, has good traffic. The solo ad probably won't go out for a couple weeks based on, because I have to get the solo ad scheduled, but I'm going to schedule it with him, and I'm going to let this test run, and I'll show you what happens. I'll let you know what happens, and I don't know what's going to happen. You know, if you have any thoughts on what you think is going to happen, leave a comment below. But I just wanted to walk you through this entire process. I think it's going to be invaluable to you. It's going to be invaluable to the serious marketers, so the more advanced people, the people who are, you know, really going deep and looking to make the most money possible. You know, doing these split tests is critical. It's critical. All right. So if you got any value out of this video, click the share button and then leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts, questions, anything that you have. All right. Have an awesome day, and we will chat later. Jonathan Register out.